stargazers, dreamers, and adventurers. You've been with Dara from the beginning of her incredible odyssey through the stars, a journey of discovery, challenges, and revelations. In today's episode, The Final Constellation, Dara reaches the climax of her quest, unveiling the secrets she has been chasing since the very beginning. Stick around to witness how her journey ends, or perhaps how it begins anew. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another stellar adventure. The wind was cool as Dara stepped onto the final plateau of her journey. She had been climbing for hours, her legs weary but her heart surging with anticipation. The path leading to the summit had been treacherous, the air thinning with every step, but none of that mattered now. Above her, the night sky stretched endlessly, an ocean of glittering stars. They were brighter than she had ever seen, as though they had gathered here at this moment just for her. Amina walked beside her in silence, her steady presence a comfort as always. The summit lay ahead, marked by a circle of ancient stones arranged in perfect harmony. Dara could feel the air hum with an energy that seemed to seep into her very bones. The Star Weaver's words echoed in her mind. When you reach the summit, the stars will reveal their truth, but only if you are ready to see it. As Dara stepped into the circle of stones, the world around her seemed to fall away. The air grew still, the sounds of the forest below fading into silence. She looked up and saw it, the constellation she had been chasing, fully revealed at last. It wasn't just a pattern of stars. It was alive, shimmering with a light that pulsed like a heartbeat. Dara's breath caught in her throat as the realization dawned on her. The constellation wasn't just a part of the universe. It was a part of her. Each star represented a moment in her journey, a fragment of her story. The first star shone brightly, a reminder of the night she had gazed at the heavens and dared to dream. Another gleamed with the memory of the Cave of Echoes, where the voices of the past had guided her. A third burned with the light of the Lake of Reflections, where she had confronted her doubts and found strength in vulnerability. Tears welled in Dara's eyes as she traced the constellation with her gaze, each star a testament to her growth, her resilience, her courage. She saw herself reflected in the stars, not as the small, uncertain person she had once been, but as a part of something vast and infinite. A voice whispered through the stillness, soft but clear. "Do you see now, Dara? The stars have always been with you. They are not just lights in the sky. They are stories, memories, lives, and now they are yours." Dara turned to Amina, her voice trembling with emotion. "It's not just about finding the constellation," she said. "It's about understanding it. The stars aren't just a mystery to solve. They're a part of us, a part of me." Amina smiled, her eyes shimmering with pride. "And now you see why your journey was so important. You weren't just seeking the stars, Dara. You were becoming one of them." For the first time in weeks, Dara felt a profound sense of peace. The doubts and fears that had plagued her melted away, replaced by a quiet certainty. She knelt in the center of the stone circle, her hands pressed to the earth, and let the universe's light wash over her. The constellation seemed to pulse in response, its light growing brighter, enveloping Dara in a cocoon of warmth and wonder. She closed her eyes and saw not just the stars, but the threads that connected them, a vast, intricate web that bound the universe together. She saw herself as part of that web, her journey a single thread woven into the grand tapestry of existence. When she opened her eyes, the constellation had changed. It was still the same pattern of stars, but now it glowed with a deeper, more personal light. Dara understood now that the stars had chosen her, not because she was special, but because she was willing to listen, to learn, to grow. As she stood, a new resolve filled her. The journey wasn't over, it was only beginning. The stars had given her a gift, not just their light, but their wisdom. And now it was her turn to share that gift with the world. The night sky was ablaze with countless stars, each shimmering like a tiny gem set in a vast expanse of velvet darkness. Dara stood at the summit, the air crisp and alive with a sense of wonder and possibility. She could feel the pulse of the universe around her, the gentle hum of existence, the vibrations of the stars' distant song. Her breath caught as she gazed upward, transfixed by the constellation that had guided her throughout this journey. Its familiar pattern glowed faintly at first, but as she focused, it began to shimmer and shift. Amina stood nearby, her gaze fixed on Dara. She could see the transformation happening within her companion, the mix of awe, determination, and understanding that marked a moment of profound realization. For days, they had traveled through rugged terrain and perilous landscapes, pushing past fear and doubt, driven by a quest that neither fully understood, but both felt deeply. And now, at the pinnacle of their journey, it was as though the universe itself had been waiting for them. Dara reached out instinctively, as if she could touch the stars themselves. A warm light bathed her hand, a sensation of connection and clarity coursing through her. She saw flashes of their journey, climbing through jagged cliffs, braving howling winds, navigating shadowy forests, and she understood that every hardship had led to this moment. Each step, each trial, was a lesson in resilience, in trust, in the boundless power of seeking truth. Her mind drifted to the challenges they'd faced along the way. She thought of the darkened forest, where the trees whispered secrets of the past, where they had been forced to confront their deepest fears. She remembered the thunderous storm that had threatened to sweep them away, testing their resolve and unity. And then there was the ancient bridge, crumbling beneath their feet, forcing them to leap into the unknown. Each trial was a testament to their courage and their bond. As Dara stood there, the constellation above her began to change. The stars didn't move, but their light deepened, becoming richer and more vibrant. It was as if they were speaking to her, not in words, but in a language she could feel. The stars were not just guides. They were witnesses, guardians of wisdom and connection. For the first time, she understood that they had chosen her, not because she was extraordinary, but because she had dared to listen. She turned to Amina, her voice steady, but filled with emotion. "I see it now," she said, her words carrying a quiet reverence. "The stars. They're not just up there, distant and untouchable. They're here, within us, in every step we've taken. They've been guiding us to this moment, to this understanding." Amina smiled, her own eyes shining with unshed tears. "Then let's honor that guidance," she said. "Let's take it with us, share it, and let it light the way for others." The two stood together, their silhouettes framed by the celestial glow. The constellation above seemed to pulse with approval, its light weaving into the fabric of the night. Dara felt a sense of peace, unlike anything she had ever known, a quiet certainty that their journey had just begun. There was so much more to discover, about the universe, about themselves, about the infinite connections that bound all things together. As the first rays of dawn crept over the horizon, Dara and Amina began their descent. The summit faded behind them, but its light remained, carried within their hearts. Dara's mind was already racing with possibilities, how they could share what they had learned, how they could inspire others to look to the stars and find their own paths. Before they left, Dara turned for one last look at the constellation. It was a beacon of hope, a symbol of the unending journey of discovery. She whispered a silent promise to the stars, vowing to honor their gift by living fully, seeking truth, and sharing light. When they reached the base of the mountain, they were greeted by a group of travelers who had been drawn by the same celestial calling. Dara and Amina shared their story, their voices filled with the passion and wisdom they had gained. The travelers listened intently, their eyes widening as they absorbed the tale. Dara could see the spark of inspiration taking hold in each of them, the same spark that had guided her to this point. As she finished recounting their journey, Dara's heart swelled with a sense of purpose. The universe was vast and full of mystery, but it was also full of connection and meaning. She realized that their story was just one thread in a tapestry that spanned the cosmos, a reminder that every life was a part of something greater. "Let's go," Dara said to Amina, her voice strong and filled with resolve. "There's so much more to discover." Amina nodded, and together they set off, their steps sure and their spirits high. Above them, the constellation shone brighter than ever, a guiding light for all who dared to follow. Thank you for joining us for this emotional and transformative episode of the astronomer's journey through the stars. Dara's story is a testament to courage, growth, and the infinite beauty of the universe. If her journey resonated with you, please like, comment, and share your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Story Castle and hit the notification bell so you never miss another adventure. Together, let's continue exploring the stars and the stories they hold.